Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial, get ready with me fall look kind of. This is my first ever video, so I might be kind of awkward and just weird, but I'm trying to get better at that. So if you guys want to see how I did this look, just keep watching. Okay, so I started off with the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray, but then I put on the e.l.f. Putty Primer, and I've heard from a couple YouTubers that this was a comparison to the Tatcha one. I haven't tried that one, but this one's really good. I mean, honestly, I don't think anyone knows if primer works, but I think it works. I mean, it makes my skin like look really smooth and everything. So I use that. So for foundation, I mean, technically this isn't really a foundation, it's a CC cream, but this is like the most full coverage like CC cream tinted moisturizer I've ever used, and this is the one I use. I've used this for years. It is so good, and this one might be a little too dark for me because I have no self tanner on. But yeah, so I'm just gonna put this all over. And my poor sponge, my dog loves sponges, so basically what I do is I just put this obviously all over my face. It looks really like yellow, which it kind of is, but once I put everything else on, it looks good, so. And I also make sure to blend down my neck because I was one of those girls, like I think everyone was, that did not blend it. I have to like rave about this product really fast. It is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and I used to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer like religiously, but then I heard about this and how it was like an exact dupe, so I tried it, and let me tell you, it is so good. So what I do is, it comes out like, it has a huge applicator just like the Tarte Shape Tape. This goes a long way. Like, I will show you, I put just that, and like it's too much, honestly. Like it spreads and covers. So I basically just put it, I usually spread it, or not spread it, I put it all over my face first, or the areas that I want to conceal, and then blend. But you have to be so careful about how much you use. And then I need to cover up these breakouts. My skin is not having it, so. Okay, now I'm just gonna blend this out. And I use, this is the Real Techniques body sponge, but it literally like covers your entire face in like 2 seconds. Like, it gets the job done quickly. Okay, so once this is blended out, my face looks like pretty good, I guess. So I like rave about this. This is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. I've went through like so many of these. It works so good, and it's like $5 at Walmart. So what I'm gonna be doing is I use a lot of powder. Just because, I mean, it wipes away, so it's not like a big deal since it's a translucent powder. Oh my god, I got that everywhere. So I don't powder my entire face. I just powder the places that I put the concealer. The IT Cosmetics CC cream, it can get oily. Like, I wouldn't recommend it for someone who has really oily skin. So I just powder like around my smile lines, and anywhere like I want it to not move, I make sure I set. Okay, so now onto bronzer. I love bronzer, sometimes too much. So what I do is I use this huge Morphe brush. It came in a set that my bestie girl Ariel got me. So basically what I do is I just warm up my forehead because I have a very large forehead. I got made fun of in high school for that. High school. But yeah, so basically I just like put as much as possible on it. And I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is so good. It is a little expensive for like drugstore, but it's really good. And like, you can't use too much. I mean, I guess you could, but like I put like 4 layers on, and it doesn't look like that heavy. So now I'm just like, so what I try to do is, I used to have like mud, like not mud, but like so much bronzer here. So what I try to do now is I'll put the bottom of my brush, like the ending, I guess, where I want my contour to end. And then I kind of just bring it up on my cheek so it blends up and not down. Okay, so I don't really contour my nose, but I kind of do, if that makes any sense. So what I do is I take a crease brush. This is from Morphe again, and it just looks like this. And it's not too big, but it's not too small because I don't want it to be super defined, because I already have like a kind of defined nose, maybe. I don't know, maybe I'm making that up and maybe it's huge. But anyway, so what I do is I just kind of warm it up, because when you put foundation on, it can kind of like erase your nose. So I'm not really trying to contour, I'm just trying to bring back like some definition to my face, because I need a nose. Okay, for blush, huge blush girl, love blush, because my face, I just feel like it helps my face look smaller, if that makes any sense. So what I'm gonna be using is I'm gonna use this little like duo fiber brush. I have no idea. Oh, it's from Crown brush. But anyways, so what I do is I just kind of like lather it on. So with this blush, this is Coralista by Benefit. I've had this for so long, like it literally never runs out. But you can't really go overboard with this blush. I mean, I probably could once again, but like, I mean, I've just put so much on and you can't really tell. You can tell, actually. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, I just put a lot on. So I'm just gonna put as much as possible on. Okay, now for highlighter. I used to be one of those girls. And like on my Instagram, you can see like my highlighter was so like much and I wouldn't blend it and it was just tragic. So now I was using the Makeup Revolution palette, but it is like really easy to mess up, at least for me. So I tried out this Maybelline Master Chrome metallic highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. It looks like this, super pretty. So what I do with this, and I am very cautious on how I place it. So I take that duo fiber brush from Crown as well, and I put it on the high points, and it's like, it's blinding. But, so I kind of put a lot on because I apparently still like that look of a glazed donut. So I just put it like on my eyebrow bone and then as well as here, and then I put it on the bridge of my nose to just bring light there. And then I put it on my upper lip because evidently I don't have enough filler. So then the trick that I've learned is getting a beauty blender, a wet one obviously, and just kind of dabbing it out so you don't have that harsh line when you're face forward. So now once we're done with the base, I take the Milani Make It Dewy setting spray, and I like my face really greasy. So I just spray a ton of this and gonna move forward. I don't know if that works. I don't know. Okay, so now eyebrows. This is like what really makes my look. So what I use is the Anastasia, I don't know what it's called. It looks like this. Everyone knows what it is. I feel like everyone uses it. And I used to have like white hair, so I have it in the shade blonde, but I don't really think I need to go darker because I don't like bold brows. So I take this and then I use the brush that I either bought or came with it. This is the Anastasia like duo tip. It has the spoolie on the end and then the eyebrow brush. Okay, so what I do, there's really no technique in this. I don't do anything special. What I do is I brush them out. So I make sure to comb them out really well. And then what I do is I just mainly focus on the ends because I've had the days where my eyebrows were good. But anyway, so I just really just fill in the ends of my brows, and I take whatever is left and I just kind of brush it up. So that's literally all I do. And then the same on the other one. So I'm gonna take that same brush that I used to contour my nose, and I'm gonna take the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. So I'm gonna be taking the orange transition shade and just buff that into my crease. So I'm gonna take this dark reddish color and I'm gonna put that in my crease with the same brush. Okay, then I'm gonna take the brush, like instead of the tip, I'm gonna use the flat side, and I'm just gonna put that in my inner or outer corner and just kind of blend that out. And then I'm gonna take that orange color again and just kind of blend the red in my crease. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna deepen up my crease, and I'm gonna take this Luxie brush. I think I got this in an Ipsy bag, I don't know. I'm gonna take the brown right beside it and just deepen the crease up. Now I'm gonna take the Juvia's Place, the Warrior palette, and this is so good. It's $20, and the pan sizes on this are literally huge, and they're so good. So I think I'm gonna take the color Amina. I'm just gonna put that on the inner corner of my lid. Okay, I'm gonna wet my brush with the Mario Badescu because the colors dry aren't as good. I mean, they're still really good, but I think the color payoff is way better. Like, look at that. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna put that on the inner corner and like the first half of my lid. And I'm not gonna be super precise because I'm not trying to do like a cut crease or anything. I just kind of want that color on my lid. And it kind of mimics a cut crease. I mean, obviously it's not like sharp or anything, but I just try to get it neat in a way. But then after that, I'm gonna take the Cano color, which is just a matte like burnt orange, red brown color. And I'm gonna just blend that shimmer shade into the matte. Eyes are pretty much done. All I'm gonna do is highlight my brow bone and then put color on my lower lash line. So for the highlight, I'm gonna be taking this color in the palette and putting that in my inner corner. Like, look at the difference between the side and that eye. And then I'm also gonna put a little bit on my brow bone. Never mind, that's a lot, but it looks good, so whatever. Okay, now I'm gonna take this Morphe brush, and it's like a flat shader brush, but I use it for my waterline color, or not waterline, my lower lash line. And I'm gonna take this brown, the same one I used, and I'm gonna put that on I'm gonna kind of just buff it. And I try to blend that out like really good. So now that my eyes are done, I'm gonna wear fake eyelashes tonight because my eyelashes suck. And I just figure why not, because I have them. So these are the Ardell Demi Wispies. These are so good. I love them. So I've learned to put your lashes on before mascara just because it's so hard for me to get lashes on myself with mascara on. And if you guys ever wear false lashes, I would 100% recommend this lash glue. It's from Benefit. So good. It literally, like, you have to like rip it off your eyes, which is kind of doesn't sound that good, but they don't come off. So you can get it at Ulta or maybe Sephora, I'm not sure. Okay, the trick to lashes that I've learned is you have to let it get tacky. So I let it sit there for like a minute or two maybe, and then I just then put them on, because if the glue is not tacky, then it's not gonna stick no matter what you do or what kind of lash glue you use. And I try to get them as close to the lash line as possible. Okay, so while my lashes are kind of sticking to my eye, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. So I use the NYX lip pencil in the color Natural. And this just kind of, it's pretty much the same color as my lips, it just puts color back into them. Yeah. Now that my lips are lined, I'm gonna put this Milani lip gloss on. The label's really messed up, but it's Keep It Full by Milani in the shade Champagne. So I just put this on. So now once my lashes are like dried to my eyes, I curl them so that my natural lash and the eyelash extensions are one. And I use the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. This is my favorite mascara in the world. It makes my eyelashes look semi-good because I have crap eyelashes. And so then I put it on my lower, and then we are done. So if you guys like this video, be sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and let me know what else you want me to do because I don't really know.